before you purchase your property, these are the key things you must know. And today I have a special guest who is a mortgage banker, and we will share more with you. Hi Cheryl.
Hi Eddy.
Okay, today Cheryl Woon will explain to us and share with us about how consumers can actually assess their own loan assessment.
Thanks Eddy. Okay, so for housing loan assessment, right, we actually look at this thing called the total debt servicing ratio. In short, it is TDSR. So what does TDSR calculate? It actually calculates the total debt commitments that you have, for example, credit card minimum payment, personal loan installment, as well as the housing loan installment that you intend to take. So everything adds up cannot exceed 60% of your total monthly income.
So say for example, a couple that earn a combined income of say $10,000, how does they actually access their loan capability?
Okay, they can actually download this free mobile app called the Easy Calculators. There's this TVM, stand for time value of money function in the app. So once you click onto that function, you can key in some details such as the monthly installment that you still have for the housing loan, as well as the interest rate. So for the interest rate, you have to put as 3.5% because that's the rate that we actually use for the TDSR calculation, and as well as the period. So period stands for the months for the housing loan. So depending on your age, typically for example, if you're 35 years old and below, you can take a 30 years loan tenor. So 30 years is equivalent to 360 months. So just key those details inside the app, then you press the PV, known as present value button. It will generate your maximum loan ability. So that figure, right, actually represents 75% of the purchase price that you can get. So if you want to work backwards to know what's your maximum purchase price, you can actually just take that figure, divide by 75%.
I see. So that is also means the LTV, loan to value of the property.
Correct.
I see. Thank you. So the other thing is how does consumer able to know their credit score? Where do they actually purchase it, or where do they actually find this report?
Okay, you can actually download a free copy by logging into your SingPass and keying some details on the creditbureau.com.sg website. So for facilitating today's session, I actually prepared a free copy. So this is a sample. So for Credit Bureau, right, we actually look at this account status history section. So just to take an example, we look at the Citibank credit card. So you will see some characters here. Wow, what does all these represent? It may seem a bit strange to you. So okay, there are 3 rows. So for the first row, it shows whether you have used the card and have you always paid your payments promptly for the last 12 months. So A means yes. So anything that is not A means that you actually have overdue on your payments for more than 30 days. Okay. Then second row means whether you have done any cash advance or balance transfer on the card. Y means yes, N means no. And last row is to show whether you have made full payment for your credit card. So N means no, which means that you only pick minimum payment, and Y means yes, you make a full payment.
Okay, so for this example, I see a couple of N over there. So does it mean that this will affect this person's borrowing capability?
Technically no, so long as you don't let the debts grow until it becomes an overdue balance, which will be reflected in the column beside it.
I see. Okay. So what is the next important thing that we need to assess in this report?
Okay, so the next thing, right, we actually look at your bureau score. So you will see a different gradings here. So typically for clients that is AA, it means that their credit score is very good. They have always made prompt payments in full and by the due date. So even if yours is a BB in this scenario, right, it doesn't mean that it is a gone case. It just means that because you have some of your card facilities, you have not made payments in full always. So you just need to be mindful and to always remember to pay your facilities in full.
I see. So basically anything is AA or BB, we are quite safe. Anything which is CC and below, what we need to do?
So if it's CC and below, right, the bank may need to do a special appeal for your credit approval.
I see. So what is the third thing that we need to access in this report?
Okay, so the third thing, right, which is also quite very important, we actually look at the aggregated monthly installment. So as you see in this table here, right, there are actually 4 columns. So let me explain in detail. So number 1, property, it will show the installment of the property loan that you have. Non-property means that usually refers to your car loan, the installment. Then third column, unsecured, refers to your credit card minimum payment. And last column, unexempted, unsecured, it refers to things like your renovation loan and study loan.
Okay, so by the word here, exempted, does that mean it's exempted from the TDSR calculation?
No, they are all included in the TDSR calculation. The difference between this exempted and the normal unsecured, it means that the normal unsecured is just credit cards. Credit cards are actually an unsecured revolving facility, whereas an exempted unsecured like your renovation loan, they are actually an unsecured non-revolving facility.
Revolving means rolling.
Correct. So it means that interest will roll if you don't make your payments in time. That is like that.
Okay. So the third thing I would like to actually highlight here is we need to know the property count before we purchase our next property. So for this, we can actually go to sla.gov.sg to buy this report to see whether we actually have a property in our name at this point of time. Because I actually experienced that there is client or customers with me that they do not know that they have actually a property with them before they buy the next property, and that will actually incur additional buyer's stamp duty depending on how many property count they may have.
Correct.
So today, if you have any loan inquiries or you want to do any loan assessment, you may contact Cheryl at her number here. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I see you in my next video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Eddy.